TWOFOURMelinda Messenger is excited to be back on the box for 4 weeks in Our Shirley Valentine SummerAnd. All this from a model whom The Sun dubbed the girl of the Thrillenium, after she featured in a double-glazing advert considered too raunchy by advertising standards. Then there's her personal life that has seen divorce and depression. Now she is happily single for the first time. "I've got time for me and my kids. It's a joy, and no stress. When we meet in a Hampstead beer garden, it's obvious that she is in a good place." Indeed, having studied counseling for several years, she knows this herself. At 47, she is excited to be back on the box for 4 weeks in Our Shirley Valentine Summer on ITV, starting on Thursday. Set on the Greek island of Naxos, the series has been dubbed the older Love Island. Messenger doesn't like the description, but there's no disguising the fact that the celebrities on the show do go on dates. "We don't dwell on this, as ITV isn't happy comparing the two, call it what you will." Messenger is clearly delighted with the whole experience, with former weather girl Sean Lloyd, lawyer Nancy Dell'Olio, TV presenter Aggie McKenzie, comedian Nina Benjamin, former model Lizzie Cundy, tennis presenter Annabelle Giles and TV presenter Ingrid Tarrant. "It was so unique and unexpected," she tells me over a glass of sparkling mineral water. "The whole thing was fantastic, which I think will bring about some life changes. It was invaluable and we really didn't know what we were getting ourselves into." And she has news. "I did go on a date, really reluctantly," she says tentatively, then quickly adds, "I was really worried about it, but it was okay. I was dragged kicking and screaming." "Do tell more." "There are things I could say but it would ruin the show. But I'm still in touch with all the people that were on the show. I got on with everybody. The show is about life, love and relationships, really." Messenger also reveals that it has brought about life-changing questions, but is also not willing to give anything away. "I ask if we can look forward to a groundbreaking revelation at the end of the show. She smiles but says nothing. We talk about her counseling studies. Did you know," she tells me, "that when you're in a situation like the Shirley Valentine show, we go into what's called group process. It's when you revert to how you were when you were a child." How did she behave then? "I was the peacemaker. So there were rows." She's not saying, of course. People did connect in all different ways. "I hope that translates on screen." She is working hard on her psychotherapy degree and talks about a 5,000-word essay she was tackling while she was in Greece and how "my horizons have been broadened by it." Melinda was born in Swindon and has worked since she was 16 in various roles, but it was 10 years later when she gave the world of double-glazing some much-needed glamour. "The class behind the glass, and the world took notice." 2/4 set on the Greek island of Naxos, the series has been dubbed the older Love Island. "I've definitely had plenty of life challenges, you could say. There have been highs and lows. I feel I have lived about 20 lives in one." Does she have a strong work ethic? "I think so, but I never questioned it. Just go to work. I knew I wanted to create my own life, and whatever I wanted in life, I wanted to provide it for myself and not expect someone else to give it to you." She adds, "Growing up with not very much, I had the drive to go and get that for myself and to feel self-sufficient." She had her own house by the age of 20, she reveals. "I was doing other things before modeling. I was an air hostess, and a manager. And then the modeling came into my world, and then my TV career." What was the peak of the modeling career like? "It was insane, completely mad, and I still can't really make any sense of it. It's a bit of a blur. It was like my entire world was thrust into a rocket and sent into outer space, and when I returned to Earth everything was entirely different." She adds, tellingly, "I never really believed the hype or had my head turned by it. I just thought I'd been cast in a role which was not real. I didn't feel I was someone special." The hardest thing about fame is about how everyone else deals with you. As a glamour model, did she struggle to be taken seriously when she moved into television? "I have no idea. I did 3 months of modeling for the Daily Star and The Sun, but I was also being interviewed on TV. I then got offered my own TV show with Freddie Starr, and within no time I was filming back-to-back TV shows. And that's been for the past 20 years. 24Messenger is clearly delighted with the whole experience. I was probably being judged left, right and center, but I was just getting on with it. I'm my biggest critic, anyway. But I had no idea. I was on a chat show. I'd had no training, but it lasted a year. She doesn't rule out doing I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here, or preferably Strictly Come Dancing. It's lovely, it's heartwarming, you learn to dance and you get paid, which is always nice. But my kids, she has 3, would like me to do the jungle because they think it would be hilarious to see me suffering. You suspect, given Messenger's determination and staying power, that she will be booking a place on one of these shows very soon. And another relationship? I have done some dating and I do want to get into another relationship, but I'm not in any rush and it will be the right kind of relationship. It will organically happen when the time is right. Our Shirley Valentine SummerAnd ITV, Thursday, 9 p.m. Melinda Messenger is an ambassador for Harley Skin and the charity Back on Track, London. About Us.